Hello, let's do Wordle for Wednesday, April 1st. Let's play. Yesterday we spun the wheel. It said to start with and the wheel picked a great day for that, given it's April Fool's Day. All right, well, it's all gray, meaning we have learned quite a bit here. We've learned that not only is there not one P, but there's also not two Ps. Also learned that not only is there not one H, but there's also not two H's. All right, common letters left. Not too many, just the S, R, L, and N. Do I have a good one to guess that doesn't use the T? I mean, it makes sense to do like a slain or something, slain or snail. Let's just go with that. All right, there's an I somewhere. Reminded me that another accepted word is XVIII, the Roman numeral for 18. All right, don't ask me why. There's an I in the middle. Well, I don't know if there's an I in the middle. I'm going to try an I in the middle. R is the last common letter. Be nice to get like a C or something, maybe. Oh, we haven't tried E yet. I didn't realize we didn't have E. I should have done something with E. Doesn't matter. We'll do E now. We'll try this. Grime, drive, crime. Crime would be pretty good, I think. Everyone likes crime. Let's see. Oh, just an I. The I is not in the middle. And only I so far. So let's try it here. Thinking an O here. Seems reasonable. Do we end in Y, maybe? I don't think that happens. A D? What's going on here? I'm thinking V maybe in the middle. Just trying to come up with something. Divot? No, there's no T. Could it be a U? I don't see how it would be a U. I'm starting to wonder if I goes first. But what would we do? Like put an O in the middle or something? Uh-oh. Are they playing a trick on us here? Bidgy. I think midgy might be a word, but there's no M. Widgy? Widow? You know what? I thought of a reasonable word to guess. I know it repeats the W. Let me think for 1 second if there's a way to not repeat the W. I don't think so. Let's just guess widow. Okay, I half expected that W to shrink. It's definitely playing a trick on us here. So, there's an I second. There's no O. It took me, I had to think for a second. Is it going to be one of the common starts like audio or DU? But no. Definitely not. We would have had more vowels. Okay, we're on guess 5. I really don't want to lose my streak today. Let's see. I mean, there's the only vowel left is the U. So I'm thinking we're I here and Y at the end. So what's left for that? We're going to explore this, and we're also going to explore trying U's in various places because I don't want to lose. It's not 50. It's not one of our numbers, 50, 60. Is there a VVY word? Like there's savvy, right? AVVY, but IVVY? Bivvy, fivvy, givvy. I don't think so. Let's just fill every reasonable option here. Iffy is a word, but I don't think we can put a letter before it. Biffy, Viffy, Ziffy. Okay. What Iggy? It might not be double letter, but I'm going to try them all. Biggie. Jiggy? I don't think, like, get jiggy with it? Oh, I don't think so. Idgy, no. This is pretty icky. Izzy. Dizzy? No, there's no D. Is there another one? Fizzy. Like a fizzy drink. That's a reasonable one. Fizzy. None of the other ones. Vizzy, busy. Okay. We tried VV, Bibby. Okay. Let's not go too fast. So fizzy is definitely an option. Now, I think that's the only one that repeats a letter with Y at the end. Now, are there any options that don't repeat a letter with Y at the end? Wait, there's Jiffy as well. The good news is Fizzy and Jiffy both involve an F. So, like, I'll be there in a jiffy. It means you'll be fast. So Jiffy and Fizzy are possible. What about not doubling a letter? Like, we're not doing like a TZ type thing. There's no T. We're not doing a CK. I'm getting the feeling we're going to have a lot of losses today. I don't want that to be me. Is Jiffy with a J or a G? I'm pretty sure it's with a J. I think if I guess Jiffy, that at least tells me if it's going to be fizzy. And if it's IFFY, we'll try Jiffy with a G. Because I don't think there's another one. I don't think Ziffy is a word. Okay. So right now, my top runner is to guess Jiffy. I'm really not seeing any way to do multiple consonants in a row after the I. I'm looking. It's really hard to go through all the combinations, but it just doesn't seem like these letters go together. Luckily, I got rid of the letters that kind of go with each other, next to each other. You can never account for a syllable break, but usually in Wordle you get one syllable words. I mean, I just guessed widow, but yeah, I think we're fine on that front. Now the question is, are we going to use a U? And it really doesn't feel like there's any way to do this, but we're going to take a look anyway. I'm honestly not seeing it. And I still think Jiffy is going to be the way to go, because that'll tell me if it ends in Y or not anyway. So let's just do that. I'm convinced. Okay, so I think it's fizzy. I really hope it's fizzy. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, that was quite the solve. Sweating a little bit. Not the day to start with. Xylil would have been an amazing start today. No, actually, Xylil uses X's, not Z's. Is there something on the wheel that uses Z that would have been good? I don't remember. All right. Quite the solve today. Well, let's analyze this with the bot. But before we do that, we are going to spin the members wheel and see what tomorrow's starting word will be. It is snipe, suggested by Kiki Kohler. So if you would like to follow along, tomorrow we'll be starting with snipe, slightly better than pfft, although we learn a lot less. All right. Well, let's check with the bot, the various bots, and see how I did. Let's just see how I did. So start with I don't think I was emailed an analysis, at least not yet. So it doesn't know what the best follow-up is, but I did slain. These aren't going to be anything useful. Slain. All right, so from slain, it's suggesting ridge or dryer or dicer. Is crime even here? No. Oh, crime is number 9. Okay. Let's see if crime paid off. We're down to 8 words after crime. This is where I started having trouble thinking of something. There's biddy, divvy, dizzy, fizzy, giddy, jiffy, kiddo, and widow. I'm pretty sure every single one of these repeats at least one letter. That's crazy. Almost all of them in Y. So it's suggesting biddy or dizzy or giddy. That makes some amount of sense to me. We want to see if there's a D in the word. We want to know where it is and if it doubles. Divvy is the IVVY I was trying to think of, but I think I was trying to think of that after widow, and there wasn't a D. Widow wasn't bad. I mean, none of these are bad. So after Widow, it was there were some unlikelies. But of the answers, it was just Fizzy and Jiffy. Those were the two identified. The unlikelies were Biffy, Biggie, Bicky, Bivvy. So Bivvy would have been accepted, but not an answer. Bizzy, Bizzy, Figgy, like a fig. Jiggy, so it would accept let's get jiggy with it. And Kibby, Kibbi. It sounds like that Japanese word, right? Kibi. Anyway, so I identified the two answers that were left, and you could just go for either. So I picked the wrong one, but I had some idea that the Jiffy with a G might have been accepted, and it wasn't. So yeah, I wasn't in danger unless I tried. Maybe I might have thought one of these was an answer and would have lost. But okay, let's go back. I don't know what the actual best follow up here is, so we'll just do alone and see what it would do from there. All gray, it does drums. And now it's down to the Fizzy Jiffy. And there's 3 words left: civic, Fizzy, and Jiffy. But, wow, all grays is crazy. A lot of people are going to get all gray solves for a while, maybe with the eye like I had. But all right, let's look at tails. How does tails do? So all gray, we go crump. And that's all gray, so we go dingo. And that only has the I, and we're down to only Fizzy or Jiffy. All right, so it gets it in 4 or 5. And any cell A anagram is going to be the same. Adieu obviously just gets the I. We're going to go posit, try the I fourth. It is not fourth. Now we go filmy, try I second, ending in Y. Now that filmy has the 2 grays there, it's only Fizzy. All right, and then audio is going to be pretty similar. We're going to try pissed with just the I, then filmy, and then Fizzy. Okay. Stare is going to be all gray. We're going to go bow. And then we're going to try double I with lipid. We found where the I is. There's only one of them. It's going to go Jiffy and then Fizzy. So it gets a 5. Very hard to get Fizzy early. We're going to have a very skewed back end here. Trace. It's also all gray. We're going to go pushy. And then leafy. And then Fizzy or foggy. So a 4 or a 5. Does not get it in 2. Not surprising. And then finally clasp is what the official bot starts with in hard mode. It's all gray. We're going to go tired. I think it does something different. Then gizmo gets the Z. That gives us Fizzy. Nice. All right, let's check the official bot, see how people are doing. All right. So in hard mode, I gave me a 93 skill. That's not bad. 23 luck. 4.8 is the average. That's very high, but I think it's skewed. All right, how many started? 31 so far. Snail is the most common follow-up. I did slain, which is about the same. Just swapping the N and the L. Didn't matter in this case. Slain spelled this way, Lane. Scale, adieu, cloud, snarl, snare, soar. All right. Crime, what gave an 86? It would have done alien. Crime and then dizzy and then jiffy. Give a 99 for jiffy. Let's see. Oh, that's a fun one. It's a smile. Clasp, toner, fudgy, fizzy. All right. So we've got 0.4 getting fizzy in 1. Congrats to the fizzy starters. And then we're at 0.9 at 2. 5% on turn 3. 5% turn 3. That's what I'm saying. We're very back heavy here. 29.2 on turn 4. That's very low. Now we get a jump. 65.5 at turn 5. But it's 65.5 on turn 5. 92.6. Ouch. I wonder if we're going to be under 90 in non-hard mode. Jiffy's what most people are losing on. Figgy. Figgy is accepted, but not on the answer list. Same with Biffy, Philly, Miffy, Furry. None of these are on the answer list. Jimmy, Dizzy. Dizzy is. All right. Let's go back, grab our screenshot that I forgot to take, and check on regular mode. The mode that isn't hard named, but has lower solve rate. What was it? Fizzy? All right. Fizzy. They picked a fun one for April Fools, that's for sure. All right, same skill level. I just kind of want to see the solve rate mostly. Smile and Snare are the most common follow-ups here. Slain, Joker, Crane, Scald, Smear, Scale, Audio, Alien is what it suggests. Crime, Widow, Jiffy, Fizzy. All right. It goes Slate, Crony, Dumpy, Fizzy. All right. 0.6% getting Fizzy in 1. 1.3 in 2. 4.8 in 3. I wonder if we've ever seen anything lower than 4.8 getting it in 3. This is actually 3 or fewer. We have that 0.6 built into it, which in this case is actually a big portion of it. So it's really 4.2 getting it in 3. 24.7 getting in 4. 59.3 getting it in 5. Ooh, under 60% getting in 5. 88.5. Wow, that is a huge difference. People losing on Jiffy, Figgy, Biffy, 50. I mean, it's not Pairer, but rough day today for sure. All right. Well, did you survive the physiastrophe? The physiaster? The catastrophe? Did you survive the catastrophe? If so, let me know either way. And basically, how'd you do? And that's it for Wordle. If you would like to watch the New York Times games, there were some special April Fool's ones there. Then you can check out the video right at the end. It's linked in the middle during the credits, where I thank my members. I also have a pinned comment with all the games I played today. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.